Record. Hey guys, here I am. It's me. We are picking back up where we left off, and I just realized I didn't do my makeup. You guys get to see no makeup today. Silly me. Anyway, so we're picking up where we left off. We're gonna continue Turnabout Samurai. Yeah, so we're on the trial. Haven't started that. So, yeah. That's where we're at. Oh my goodness, I look so silly. I'm not wearing makeup. I just got back from house sitting, so it was like spending time with Gavin. We were catching up, and a friend was here, so I was just like, I got ready, and then I was like, yeah, I'm ready. No, you missed a step. Okay. So, catch everybody up. We're on Turnabout Samurai. We are defending Will Powers. He says he did not kill the evil magistrate. So far we don't actually have any proof of that. He was clearly framed though, because we found sleeping pills. And Gumshoe took away the little boy who said he saw it all, and it makes it sound like Will Powers did do it. So, I'm kind of struggling here. So, this trial's gonna be rough, because I don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm like, I have no ideas. We don't really have, like, any proof. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah, so here we are. Gonna go ahead and get started. Let's start this trial. Oh, and Mia's supposed to show up at the trial, so we're gonna see. There he is. Let me turn this up just a little bit. That's better. Okay. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. So yeah, I want to see what we have. So really the only thing we have is proof that other people didn't do it. We don't have any proof that, Will Powers didn't do it. We have alibis for pretty much every character. So, yeah. I didn't realize they all had ages on here. Oh, he's only 7? Okay. Oh, except her. My man, you 23? You, ew. Need some help. Really, it's nothing. Ooh! There she is. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix. Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going to this trial utterly defenseless. Yeah, we have nothing. Yeah, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Yeah, no shit, man. I'm scared, y'all. I don't know. Hopefully we can just, like, press real hard and, like, get some stuff from everybody. Cause yeah, he's dragging one leg. He says he was sleeping, and we found sleeping pills, but no proof. This proves that, like, the producer didn't do it. This proves that, like, the assistant didn't do it. What else is there? Yeah. We have proof that the director and the producer didn't do it. We We have proof that the assistant didn't do it. Obviously, we have proof the kid didn't do it. He couldn't pick up, like, he wouldn't be able to fit in the stuff. There's proof she didn't do it. So yeah, we have proof that everyone didn't do it except our own, like, client. So, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah. Can't look in this. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I'm not ready. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Wonderful to be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manella to the stand. Or that director. That's this guy. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? What was the voice I did? You don't know me? Now, how did I do his voice? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai noob. ROFL. I think that's how I did it. I don't remember. Salmonella. I'm the director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. Yes, Mia. Powers is innocent. You know what that means. Someone in the trailer that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. I'm trying to think. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employees area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We're in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. I'm just not gonna do voices, guys. The voices are fun, but they exhaust. like, I just can't keep up with them. Time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30, and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. We're gonna press everything, because I don't know what the fuck to do. Hold it! Is that when you always come into work? Oh, no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, for what it's worth, I was pretty busy all that day. Did he say sad face? I'm gonna say sad face. That's how he said it. Sad face. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an run through. In the employee area? That's right. There was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. Was anyone else at the run through? Oh, yeah. The security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. LOL. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. Hold it! Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. The WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Alright, that's the one. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. ROFS. ROFS? Rolling on the floor starving? I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the area. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steaks. The assistant cooked some Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else meeting the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix? Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Actually, there's something bothering me. Mr. Manella, you just said steak at least, so you ate something other than steak? Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. I see. Is that all? I was sure there was onto something there. We're in the meeting until around 4. What are you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kinda can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting. I'm sure nobody left a chance. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? Only had an idea. Wait for one to come and hit it quickly later. Phoenix. His alibi holds, powers is finished. Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying. Right. Okay, I'm missing something. What am I missing? Studio 2. Okay, I said the wrong thing. I went to the Studio 2. I saw something on the table. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Good call. I was embarrassed I didn't mention it, but I didn't eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat, I'd suspect as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Until I managed to carry it to my grave. Wait a second. They took a break that meeting that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not one. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you tell the court you ate a T-bone steak during a break? Oops, ROFL. Well, Mr. Manella, what's all this about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. They took a break. One of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Of course Edgeworth is laughing. He's got something for us. Okay, the break. Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break, RFL, but it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit a murder in Studio 1, lol. It's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Oops. Sorry, I accidentally opened up on the wrong screen. You know, I've got my 2 screens. There we go. Okay. We took a break. Okay. Is he gonna tell us what time? Yes. What time did you take this break? I say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30. That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. No, he couldn't have, Phoenix. This is possible time-wise. And only 15 minutes. What are you doing those 15 minutes? He Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes is quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to say committed murder. Why is that? I only had enough of this pointless line of questioning. Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. People in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It's impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Hey, what's up? I think you're like my only viewer right now. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of these people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Oh, hey Freddy. I didn't see you were here. You didn't tell me you were, like when I checked who wasn't, yeah, it's not telling me who my viewers are. It said no one was here. Weird. Am I suggesting? No, it's impossible for anyone to have gone to Studio 1. We have proof of that. Because it says 5 viewers on your end. It tells me I only have 2. Weird. Huh. See, it's impossible for them to have gone because if their break was at 2:30, they couldn't have gone because this path was blocked. It's impossible. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. Agreed that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio at that time. Huh. Thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. At around 2:15, the strongest of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, and the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked by Miss Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. Somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. Stupid ass Val. I'd like to relieve Mr. Manella from this. What? It's over? Oh, see, now it's caught up and it says I have 4 viewers. It's so weird. I don't know. This fucker took a bow. I know, right? He's an asshole. Huh. Something's weird about my Twitch. It's being weird. Because I can also usually see, like, users in chat. And I can see, like, the people that are watching. And, yeah, you guys aren't showing up in my users in chat. So I thought no one was here. Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in the Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he's the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid we would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Excuse me. God damn it. The prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence of this. But no one, he's wearing a mask. It's my biggest thing is like, we have no decisive proof that any of them did it. The only thing we have is a photo, but in the photo he's wearing, if you guys look, he's wearing a costume. He's wearing a mask. There's no proof that we can tell that it's him, but everyone's like, oh, he did it. I'm just like, I need proof that he didn't do it. I need something, but like, we can't prove it's him. He's wearing a costume, he's wearing a mask. But yeah, they're like, oh, the costume's big, so only he could fit it, but there's something, guys. I'm missing something. Who's this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? That's him, that's Mr. Powers. Hi, Cybeast. I don't recognize you. You're new here. Nice to meet you. My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Are we gonna lose this case? No, there can't be a case we lose. Is there? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out, guys. Because I have no way. I don't see us winning this case as is. There's something I'm missing. There's some sort of evidence that's gonna come up later. I think it has to do with the book, okay? Because this is the photo of every victory scene and every battle the Steel Samurai has won. My guess is the kid took a photo during, like, when the Steel Samurai stabbed not Willpower is the other guy. Evil Magistrate. I'm guessing there's proof in there, but I'm missing it. Like, I can't see it. Oh, drink water. Spilled some down my shirt. Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. What are we missing, guys? Don't tell me. I'm gonna figure it out. No spoilers. I'm just trying to figure out, like, I'm missing something. Ugh. Mia. Gorgeous. Oh, no, I didn't spill it down my shirt. Eat only. I spilled it on my controller. Okay. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... Sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not where there was a chance. The only one thing became clear in a cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. Thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? Kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai hero, children everywhere after all. To children everywhere after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. For the children! We're gonna do it for the children. But like the other one, the other case, like I had figured out some of the points up to there. Like I know someone. Fuck the children. Get the fuck out of here. For the children. Clearly someone's setting him up. I know that much. Someone's in the costume and it's not him. Someone set him up because he found sleeping pills. Which is why he was sleeping. What else am I missing? I think it has something to do with this book. But we can't look in it yet. Like, it's not giving me an option to examine it. Like this, I can like check and it becomes big. It's something to do with this book. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with this cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. Even if you could look in the book, I doubt it would show anything relating to this specific case. I mean, I think it does. Have the sleeping pills been examined yet? No, we just found them. There's nothing I can do with them. I assume they'll come up later. And yeah, they're all pics of previous victories. But we don't know he didn't take a picture during this victory. Because this was a victory of the Steel Samurai over the Evil Magistrate. That's my theory, at least, is that something in here helps us. But I've also not played this before. So I don't know. But yeah, the sleeping pills, they're just... He couldn't have added it yet. He could have. He gave it to us. He gave it to us after the murder. He gave it to us like the other day. We didn't find this. He gave it to us. So, that's my theory. That's my working theory. But don't spoil anything. Don't spoil anything. Okay. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. He's so brutal. Your Honor, perhaps you can arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up and don't mean you can push me around. I love when Edgeworth does this face. I love it. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. 2nd graders are little shits, man. I'll teach 2nd grade if I have to, but I don't want to teach 2nd grade. I want to teach kindergarten or first. 2nd graders are they're little shits. And then everything after that is all testing grades. I don't want to be that. 2nd graders, though, I've been in a 2nd grade classroom. Kids are something else. I get the feeling it's going to be a long, long day. Flustered Edgeworth is best Edgeworth. I agree. When he's like, I love it. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody, is having trouble with this gentleman. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident? You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps the beard over there? Just... Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. We better make a note of it in the court record. Cool. I think I would hang a 2nd grader by his ankles. 2nd graders aren't that bad, but they're something else for sure. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. The reason for that little bit is because they don't make new models of any of the characters, so they need a reason for him to still be holding his camera. It's like the bellhop from Turnabout Sisters. They're like, oh, you look like you've been working. He's like, yeah, I came straight here. That's why he's still got the tea set. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the pass so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. How? If I had my camera with me, it would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Okay, so he didn't have his camera. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Yeah. So there goes my theory out the window. He didn't have his camera, so he didn't have a picture, so there wouldn't be a picture in the scrapbook. Hold it! You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. Taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. It's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. Found a map on the internet for the studios. Okay. Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. Kids are smartasses, troublesome, and have infinite energy. Yeah, 100%. You're talking to a nanny/teacher. 100%. But I love them. Love those little snot-nosed brats. But they're, yeah, infinite energy is, ooh, not lying. Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on our rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops. I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you? Cut me off all the time. Jeez. They got an adult brain outside their head sometimes. Yeah, 100%. Kids are way smarter than people give them credit for. If you ever spend any time actually talking to a kid, like sit down and like listen to what they have to say and actually ask them questions about like what they're talking about, they're way smarter than you think, and they notice way more than you think. You could sit there and be talking to somebody and you think the kid's not listening. The kid is hanging on to every word you're saying. Ooh, kids are something else. I went through the woods off the path to the old loading area catch. Off the path? Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio? I got kind of lost on the way there for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. Oh, he's being awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow. Ah! I'm gonna press this one. What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not one bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I see the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix. Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Okay. Gentle and firm. Like a booby. I'm trying to see. PM. What am I missing? He always carries it. He says he always carries it. Okay, we're gonna save and we're gonna present the camera. I don't really know what else to do. I just present my attorney's badge. Apparently you get funny lines if you present it to people. Maya, the only reason this kid listening to you is because of your big mommy. That's not Maya, that is Mia right now. It is Mia in Maya's body, who she gave giant tits to. Can't get over that. They're like, what are Mia's, like, noticeable traits? Okay, well, her face is shaped a little bit, so we'll change the face shape a little bit, make it look more like Mia. Oh yeah, her tits. Alrighty, I'm gonna present the camera because I don't know what else to do. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. He has a freckle on her face. Yeah, well, they gave her the mole, the beauty spot. Her gentle and firm boobies, yeah. But it just cracks me up that they're like, okay, so the beauty spot, the elongated face, and the tits. Like, she doesn't have Mia's long hair. Like, her hair is still kind of up, like Maya's. But it's like... I don't know, it just cracks me up. Didn't you say before that you bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? This is such a cute little one. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you? Uh-oh, I was putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Objection!
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child. People these days have smartphones. I know, you have to remember this game came out like, when did this game come out? Like 2001 or something like that? I don't remember. Get on these messages while I'm streaming. Leave me alone, guys. This game is set in 2016. Oh, that's right! I forgot this game is always set in the future. Right. Forgot about that. How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child, so... I don't care if he's a child or prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? The hypothetical future with the absence of smartphones. It's a better one. It's a better one. I'm too addicted to this thing. You guys have no idea how much, like, when my phone lights up that I just want to be like, ooh! Even in the middle of a stream. I'm like trying not to open up Discord over here. This year people could be playing Pokemon Go for the first time. You're right! Dude, this is the summer of 2016. Well, no, it's after the summer of 2016 because this is October right now. This is summer. This is Go. Yeah. I don't know how to say words right now. Sorry. Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I have my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? Look at him in his little box. So you did have a camera? And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Okay. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay. Yeah, I'm a camera. So why didn't you use it? The animated box. Yeah, I mean, they put some of the little details. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't do it. Okay. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole thing? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once. No. Okay then, tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Bam. This bad guy attacked him first. Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? Kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see it. What happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. How exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, a samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah. So what? Kids, how many times have you attempted to pull your katana? Like 600. I love it. Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Press him like you'd press your hand on that gentle and firm. Stop. Psybeast, you're totally fine. Swole Nerd here gets bonked about 6 times a stream because he's usually the one making the jokes. So you know, any joke you make, it's gonna be, we're gonna send you to horny jail. but I'll laugh at it probably. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? There it is. My point is this, Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. I've ascertained that this young boy's a great fan of Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Oh. Why couldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't watch it, he was watching something else. Give me a second, let me put this together. What was he watching? I think he was watching something else. Right? No. He couldn't watch it? I don't know. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to think. What else happened at that time? The lady stop him? I'm trying to remember. That's what happens when it takes us 3 streams to do one fucking, trial, or case, I mean. Got a theory, but I don't think it's correct. I don't know. I'm trying to think. No, I don't want to show evidence. I have evidence, not what I meant to do. Why did Cody look away from the fight? I mean, I think it's a camera. I think he was trying to take a picture. But he doesn't know how to use it. Yeah, he was hiding in the forest away from the security lady. And I was just trying to remember because I couldn't remember what all she said in her testimony because we did her testimony literally 2 streams ago. So I couldn't remember everything. That's what I'm trying to think because this is our 3rd stream doing this case. It's taking me a while. Ugh. But he's still learning how to use it. We're gonna do this. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. Okay. He was trying to take a picture. That's what I thought. Okay. I was on the right track. I'm on the right track. Yes, the old bag. Love the old bag. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Ooh, it always makes me feel good when she tells me good job. I'm trying so hard. This case has killed me, man. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Yeah, it took me a second. That's what I thought, but I was like, what do I show? Like, what do I say? Cody, there's only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that is because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you aren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Yes, she does. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well, Cody. Could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Excuse me. Yeah, I'm drinking a Coke over here. Sorry if I'm a little burpy. Welcome to the real world, kid. Phoenix, don't be so mean. Oh, look at him now, he's crying. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. Mia smiles and tilts her head. Yeah, she's so cute. That's all that happened, yep. Allegro. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Press. He's totally hiding something. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Just gonna press everything. Pops? Yeah, I caught you, Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. I'm 24. I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I'm the bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about you grown-ups. You're also self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness. Testify. Yeeps! Yeah, when the testimony Allegro theme plays, it gets seriously. I wasn't sure what, I was like, I was thinking maybe that was the name of the theme, but I wasn't sure. Okay, Swole Nerd. I'm just ignoring that one. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches. So you did see the beginning of the fight. Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? As the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. That's my one per stream. You know what's more than one per stream. Let's not pretend. Moving strangely? So I held up my camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. Okay. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Let's press. Why couldn't you take the picture? My new camera has too many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried. The lens wouldn't open. And the lens opened, what did you see? Move this just a little bit. Things will wobble. It's not gonna move. Okay. That's better. I'm just leaning back and needed to move my mic. Well, a person on the ground in the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yep. That's all? Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Press him hard. He definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Oops. There's something here I can use. Cody! Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye? How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Look at him. He's so cute when he does this face. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. Took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I've made a horny joke the whole time. I complimented Mia's smile, nothing sexual, so that's my first funny comment. I know it was your first this stream, but what I'm saying is it's never just one per stream. It's like 6 per stream. I better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Feel it until you strike diamonds. That's how I feel. I'm trying, man. I'm guessing it seems like you played this game. Like, this is quite literally my first time playing the game. So, like, I have no idea any of this. Like, this is no guide. No, like, I know about Ace Attorney. My boyfriend's played it, but, like, so I know some stuff and I know about the games and all that, but, like, I know nothing specifically about this game in this case. So, like, this is 100%, like, pure, like, me going, huh, what do I do?
Objection!
Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam. I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find it very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Water. All of you drink water. Okay. I'm real thirsty. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? The Steel Samurai just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No. Wait, no way. Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. What a truth it is. Yeah, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. What are... Wait! Tell him, Phoenix. Tell him what the truth is. What's the truth? I don't know what's going on! Why was there no picture of the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy erase the photos he took? Okay, yeah, the Steel Samurai didn't win. That's my guess. I'm like, I don't know. Photos of boy erase the Steel Samurai didn't win. I think of only one reason, Your Honor. Okay. Okay. The Steel Samurai didn't win. If he would have won, a picture would definitely been kept. That's why Cody deleted the photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor. The witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose, yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. I'm adjusting my mic. Just a tiny bit. There we go. Order. I will have order. Witness. Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Hi. Oh my god, but guys, we just made a child cry. It's like an 8-year-old kid. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Wow, okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this about? The Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jackhammer was the Steel Samurai. Order, order, order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in the costume was the victim, Mr. Jackhammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jackhammer was present at the action scene run through the morning. He obviously knew about Willpower's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought, but remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? No, he'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Son! Hi! I am a weeb. We're playing the Ace Attorney. Mr. Jackhammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo of my digital camera. What? Show us, quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now! Here, this is it. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? This is Studio 2. Agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia? What? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive consistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo.
Take that!
Your Honor, look at this. I see. A gate? Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Certainly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's all this about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. Yes, someone please explain to me! I don't know what's going on! I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate in that photo. Your Honor. Here's the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. I guess it took place in Studio 2.
Take that!
Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. trailer is there and the path is blocked. No filming is done there. No filming is done there. The path is blocked. I don't know what to do, guys. Give me a second. Let me think about this. Which one's more significant? That the path was blocked or no filming is done there? Filming is done there? Studio 2 is no longer being used for filming. I see, and this is significant. Why? Good question. I really should think these things through. The path was blocked. Okay. Passenger trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before the time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. However, Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse is true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. And on that day, a meeting was held in the very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Ms. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order, order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard saw, that the security guard in his old bag saw, was the victim, Mr. Jackhammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume and he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jackhammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did it to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jackhammer, stole the costume. I have proof. I think I have proof. You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised suddenly, I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jackhammer stole the costume. We're gonna go with this. Because I think... this is my proof.
Take that!
This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. Label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes, but there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. I think this... Examine Hammer's body, fingerprint the bottle, test Powers' blood. It would be out of Powers' blood by now. I'm gonna go fingerprint the bottle. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. My claim is true. Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. Okay, let's see. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jackhammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. It's a lot of homework! That's how I feel, Phoenix. I was hoping we were almost done with this case. It's another day. Mr. Edric? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicions of Mr. Willpowers. As you say, Your Honor. Trial will be extended tomorrow. This is the last extension. Okay. Everyone, court is adjourned. Y'all, it's already 8 o'clock. This is gonna take forever. Phew. Anything for the children. First time seeing gameplay of Phoenix Wright. Really? Yeah, this is the first time I'm playing it. So that was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. Although seriously, I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Never played it, I know the gist of it. Yeah, this is my first time playing it. I had played like the first case and a half with Gavin, but I never picked it up after that. But that was like 3 years ago at this rate. And I decided to play it on the stream. So you guys get to experience this with me. And I know Cybeast over here, it seems like they've played it before. And I know you're just cringing in your seat like, look, do the thing! And I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too! Dead? Oh, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Okay. So far do you only stream single player? Yeah, I only stream single player. So far, I'm pretty much only playing single player games. If you go to my YouTube, which the link was just sent by Nightbot, if you go to my YouTube, like, you can see the other games I played, but so far I've only played Pokemon, Stardew Valley, and this. And the next games up on my docket are also single player games. I just don't really play a lot of multiplayer games, and I don't know if anyone would be interested in watching me, and I don't really know what I would play if I did. But so far it's just single player. You've been playing Pokemon Platinum? I played Sword and Shield on here. But yeah, I just don't know what multiplayer games I would play and who would like want to play with me and who could like play with me at my schedule and all that kind of stuff. But I'm playing this. After this, Final Fantasy X is on the docket when I reach affiliate. This is going to be the whole trilogy, the whole first the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy, then the Danganronpa trilogy, and I've been thinking about playing the Crash trilogy on here, but that's still kind of like up in the air. But yeah, son, I saw you join my Discord. There's a place where you can make stream suggestions. If you have any suggestions for anything for me to play or do on stream, sorry, I'm getting a ringing. I don't know if it's my headphones or my ear. If you have any suggestions for my stream, go ahead and just put it in that channel. Okay, I'm going to take a deep breath. We're going to jump into this investigation. If you ever do KH, I watch the shit out of that. Hell yeah, I will do. I've played them all already, like, on my own. I don't know if I'd have fun replaying them on stream. Plus, those are long-ass cutscenes. I feel like I wouldn't get much done with some of those cutscenes. But I'll totally think about it. But yeah, I've just played them all. So it's like, do I want to play them on the stream? I don't know. Okay, we're at least going to get through this investigation. Hopefully through the trial as well. But God, it's already been an hour. Over an hour. And I usually don't stream more than 2 hours. Some days I'm up for it, some days I'm not. So we're gonna see how I feel by the time we finish this investigation. Okay, investigation time. Okay. Ugh, another bot. you go. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. There's Maya. So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now, all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow's the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yep, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya's been watering it so much lately it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow or perfecting her water torture technique. Okay, it's been saying the same thing, but Gavin told me always examine the plant. So I wanted to see if it said anything new. Okay, let's move. Ooh, it's this bitch. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is like, it's really peaceful like this. Nick? I think her guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Woo! She's alive. So, I have a couple theories, but I don't know who did it. Clearly they're trying to frame Will Powers. I don't know who did it. Seems everyone likes Jackhammer. Cause like she likes Jackhammer. They have like a bunch of posters of him in the trailer where the director and the producer were. I don't know. Trying to find a motive. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. I'm not gonna do the voices anymore. I just can't do it. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal? He's a soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Oh, Maya, my sweet summer child. It doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag a star down from the sky and stomp on it, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. That one came out of nowhere. Sorry, y'all. Okay, let's keep looking around. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming, just one time. The trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. Wonder if there are any other clues lying around. Yeah! No touching. Eek! Our boy Gumshoe. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. So is this the actor in me. Dramatique, indeed. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. The reins of the employees' lunch are scattered around. Everyone's too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone steak. Minus a steak. Okay, let's see if we can get anything new around here. Let's see, cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, so normal. Door of the dressing room is not locked. Sign on the dressing room door. Will Powers must be needed to be a star. Have your own room. Windows in the dressing room. Maybe filming. Would they be filming after the murder happened? I mean, it's a costume, and I think it has a mask, so for both of them, both the evil magistrate and the samurai. So, like, yeah, you just put on the mask and put a new actor underneath anyway. Glass is frosted so you can't see inside. Let's get the storage room, so keep all the film equipment. Oh, I want to talk to Gumshoe. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? Oops. I skipped right through what he said. I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right now. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pill, see? There are traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this place had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Steak plate. We took the whole plate. Okay. Investigation. How goes your investigation? Tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. Some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not so sure about the case against Mr. Powers anymore. Feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How's Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Okay. Let's go in the dressing room, see what we find. Empty dressing rooms like this are kind of lonely, aren't they? I'm sure Mr. Powers will be back soon. He'll be fine. Yeah. Is there gonna be anything new? Hope W can peek and pick it up himself soon. Soon. Okay, now this is all gonna be the same. He jackhammered the pills to dust before putting it in Powers' food. Okay. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the steel samurai costume, then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right, but why? I wonder if someone called him? Like, the director, the producer? So if he was over here, this... I have a theory. Hey Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? H-E-L-L-O. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. This bitch is smoking like opium or some shit. She is so gone. That's all she had to say, apparently. Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. I don't want to move. I want to examine. Well, let me examine this. Yeah, the fence looks dangerous. I'm trying to examine the bent fence post. I haven't been able to, like, get that to be a thing for me yet. Let's look inside the trailer. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. Guess she was still on the high from getting that rare card she needed. Okay, I'm gonna keep trying to talk to Miss Vasquez. See if it works. I had to give her something, maybe? I don't think so. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it! Nick, she did it! She's the killer! My fake blood speaks to me. I know it, I know it. Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella? If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer? By yourselves? Oh dear. Well, if you're watching, make sure you drink water. Nightbot's not just reminding me to drink water, it's for you guys too. Okay. Let's go out here. Right, we can't go in Studio 1 anymore, so we have to examine around here. See what we see. What am I gonna ugh. I'm bushed. Maybe I'll sit down here for a bit. This is exactly why I don't want to get old, ever. Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired. Nick, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over. But I am still young. Same shit he's been saying. The mascot of Global Studios. Apparently his name is Mr. Monkey. Security camera takes photos. Doesn't seem to be switched on. Light van, familiar stuff and equipment. Some pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why don't you show me your attorney's badge, Nick? Incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. There's a big tube painted here. So this is the number in Cody's photograph. And to think, if he hadn't brought that photograph in. Don't get all teary-eyed yet. So I have a theory. Those were salmonella and D. Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. Something wrong? I don't know. I'm getting a funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? Can't say that I do. So, okay. This looks like materials for making a movie set. I've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. So I have a theory. Okay, so there was no blood at Jack Hammer's body when they found him. My theory is that he was already dead when they found him, which would support what we know now, that his body was probably moved from here into Studio 1. And that they framed it to look like he had been stabbed with a spear. I think, if I had to guess, he probably fell and got stabbed on this thing. But I still don't know why he was over here and who attacked him. Still working on that part. Clearly our characters know who it is, but I don't fucking know. Trailer door, it's unlocked. I'm missing something in here. Looks like they were designing a set for Samurai. Some figures, how much set costs. I can't believe how much money they spent on those sets. Posters. Oops. So we have the meeting, documents and stuff scattered around. Nothing in here that could be a clue, just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Glass frost I can't see outside. Far into October. It feels like winter's coming. Okay. Investigation. Junk food. Blah blah blah. Computer. Looks like it's turned off for the day. everything in here again. Regular clothes, it's locked, dusty, sleeping. Like, I'm pretty sure WP did take a nap here, like he said. I'm not sure being drugged counts as taking a nap. There's a box for snacks on the table. Let's get these two employees. It's completely empty. I can feel my eyes burning in the back of my neck. I have mirrors like this in all the dressing room. I always check my hairdo when I look in the mirror. Not quite as spiky as usual, I see. I got cosmetics. It's the wig from Samurai Boogie Woogie. You remembered, Nick. Thanks to you. Okay, maybe I need to go talk to Will Powers. One thing I don't like about this is sometimes I'm just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed them in here. Could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes, though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at the Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Mr. Manella. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. Mayor's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, it's right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago? What am I supposed to do? Anything else I can talk to you about? Do I have to present evidence to somebody? What do I got? So confused, y'all. Oh, there's left. Then I have to fix it. I have to stick it off again. That poor assistant. Yeah, where is she? I'm trying to find somebody to talk to. Finish back or not. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Nobody tell me. Nobody tell me. I'm gonna figure it out. Please. I'm gonna figure it out. I just, you know, gotta figure it out. Do I have to, like, I'm thinking I have to present something to somebody, but I don't know what to present to who. Just stretching my legs. Okay. Tell me what to do. I don't get it, Maya. Why Why would Mr. Hammer steal the samurai costume? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah, Mr. Hammer was the victim then. Why would he go through the trouble stealing it? That's what we have to find out. What happened with the director's testimony? It was pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. The killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene in the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. Was Maya always this excitable? Any ideas? Have you noticed anything that might help us? Can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP? WP Powers, right. Okay. Well, I've already talked to him, but I guess we'll talk to him again. Look, we found it. Excuse me, thank you for showing whatever it is. I wish I could think of something. Sorry. Excuse me, thank you for showing whatever that is. Okay. Yeah, he totally died on the fence. Pierced from the chest by a spear. That totally looks like the top part of the fence. He died on the fence. I just gotta figure out who killed him. And how to figure that out. And how to prove it. I have a feeling maybe like him and Vasquez. Now that we know he's tied to Vasquez, maybe the two of them had a fight. She pushed him. I don't know. I don't know. Talk to me. Tell me something. Do I present you with evidence? What am I missing? Am I missing something? It's a Studio 1. That's where I found it. I don't have a card key anymore, so you can't go there. What am I missing? Let's welcome the people in the here that are filming. Nick, let's come here someday. What do you say? Sure, Mr. Oldbag lets us in. Okay. God, I am so sorry. That's disgusting of me. Let me talk to you, bitch. I'm just gonna, like, show her something and see what she says. I don't know. Excuse me. Mr. Hammer. Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds and I was just talking to you. Can I get like a hint? Maya, help me out. Like, he died on the fence. I figured that much out. They moved his body too. It was probably an accident that they killed him. But I don't know who did it. What am I missing? There's something I've got to show something to somebody to trigger something, I think. But I don't know what I need to do. And at this point, like, see if there's like, I know there's a no spoiler guide. I found one the other day. Okay, but I went to the dressing room and no one was in there. Okay, so then I need to go to the dressing room and that somebody will be in there, but nobody was in there. I went there like 3 times. Now you're here. Okay, what? I didn't do anything, guys. She was supposed to already be here. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but this week is the last episode of Steel Samurai. What? No! Y'all, this game's fucking with me. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. Bitch, did you not watch the trial? Still the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? Why did Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez is the producer, has some kind of hold on Hammer. She has some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was the trailer part of the film set, then? What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kid shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want to quiet, you understand? How can we just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
Take that!
And this is... A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Oh, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago someone died and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. That's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks, we'll try asking her. She'll talk. Okay. I don't know how we triggered her to show up, because as you guys saw, I went in the dressing room twice. This game is fucking rigged against me. What, you're still slinkering around? If you like to play so much, why don't you take over for me? Old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darnest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who'd you hear that from? Huh? Nichols. Nichols? Nichols. Nick. Penny Nichols, the assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jackhammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers, dredging up dirt on somebody's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. Suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers, and you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? It doesn't matter what I say. soul bag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Power's costume.
Take that!
Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? Sure, old Hammer has some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers?
Take that!
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I see. Poor, poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of folding it all in. Miss Oldbag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, when paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo will have caused quite a stir. Guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. Bitch! What? Out of nowhere! She has ties to the mafia. She silenced the paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. Photograph? I see. It wasn't well, unless Hammer died the same way. Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight a bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell into the flower box fence. Hammer died the same way, I'm telling you guys. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. Alrighty, now we're gonna get Vasquez to talk, because now we have this. Now he can be like, bitch, talk to me! She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well... Old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right, anyway. The producer actually has a different expression. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he's doing kid shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? Ooh. What do you mean? Must I spell out everything for you? Think. Would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That's what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. That's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need to do needs the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? It's valuable. Boys. Oh shit! We getting fucked up! We about to get fucked up! Shit. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? We about to get fucked up, y'all. Hold up. The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Y'all, what the fuck is happening? Hold it right there. Gumshoe! Gumshoe to the rescue! I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Gumshoe, I love you! Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I was really scared. I was too, y'all! I was like, what the fuck? What is about to happen to me? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. Sure, we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. I need to, like, move this pillow where it's more comfortable. Who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Okay. We're gonna do the trial. I'm gonna fucking do it. I don't want this fucking case to go on any longer. October 20th, okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. It claims the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today I will call upon people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on the today. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Prosecution calls Ms. D. Vasquez to the stand. Ms. D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. She's smoking in the courtroom. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. Wow, she's the first one to actually do it. The day of the murder, you were in the trailer for Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I just like needless banter. You must pontificate. Do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she didn't. Make her pay. Right. She's guilty. I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. This bitch is on opium. I'm telling you. She is not just smoking like a cigarette. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's water later when we all went to Studio 1. That is all. I have a question about the one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey's head toppling over. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Alrighty. We got this, y'all. So, we're just gonna press everything. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. You always this terse? Yes.
Hold it!
Meeting began at 12, sharp, and ended at 4. No one leave during the meeting? No one. Hold on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. Same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your desk. It hurts my ears. Damn! No prisoners. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, alright. 2:30 was the time of breaking the meeting. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops.
Hold it!
Sal and I ate 2 whole steaks in the table in front of the trailer. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had to eat the steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? I wish she'd had said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Enter the trailer. Oh, man. How can I prove she didn't eat the steak? Do I have any proof of that? What am I missing, guys? I'm missing something. Something I'm not seeing. What is it that I'm not seeing? I know I'm so boring, guys. I'm so stupid. I'm a fucking idiot. I know. You guys are probably sitting here like, bro, just do this thing. And I'm like... itchy all of a sudden. How can I prove they were not eating steaks? I don't have any proof of that. miss everything again here. I miss something. So, we did something to play here.
Hold it!
Only we're I'm an idiot, guys. I'm sure it's like so glaringly obvious.
Objection! Hold it!
What's the proof of
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it!
proof she didn't eat the steak? That's the thing, is it's kind of implying like, hey, if I'm proof she did something else during that time. I don't have any proof of that. Excuse me. Okay. Well, their plates didn't have bones on them, so how did they eat steaks? They ate T-bone steaks. I'm gonna present the steak plate. That's my only proof. That's my only, like, lead right Claim you ate a T-bone steak, but I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. It's plate on the table with an employee's hair. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, I need to remind you it was a T-bone steak. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will. Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. Plates were bare. Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave behind the bone? I think I know how. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying... Yes, Your Honor. Miss Vasquez left the trailer to keep her steak. She ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright. Isn't it a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. Here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Ha, she ate the bone too. I can make a joke, but I already made a horny joke. Just by saying that, you're making a horny joke. You're implying what you would make a joke about. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes? I am, as you see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? She didn't use the spear. She killed him on the same way the other guy died. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. You see? I'm sorry, I thought Gavin was texting me, but no, it's just Pokemon being like, hey, look at me. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. And I think it's... So I think this is what I need to show, but I don't know. Take that! Wrong, Mr. Wright. But I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. I can sense it too with my fey blood. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing. Right, okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. And proof that the samurai was not... Let me save! I don't know what the evidence is! What's the evidence, guys? Fuck! Oh god, I'm gonna present every piece of fucking evidence. It's broken? Yes, okay. So-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this sphere broke during the morning scene action run-through? But someone fixed the sphere. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? The samurai spear is not the murder weapon. Pray tell, what is? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us? I can tell you. Would I make a claim if I can tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. I don't have a picture of it. Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jackhammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order, order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident in Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It's a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still cannot see it. See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying... Yes. What happened 5 years ago... has happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jackhammer outside the studio Tuesday, and she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died the same way that he caused another man to die? 5 years ago? Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Hello! You're kind of late, Mandalore. We're almost at the end of this. Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you in my script writing staff. You deny what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let us say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found in Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer, all in the space of a 15-minute rape? How could I have disposed of the body? The van. Breaking the man at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. The van! The van! The van! The van! The van! The van! Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way. If she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance... Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for her to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. The fan! That's why they put it in the court record. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. What's up, small gay dude? Not much, we're just trying to finish this fucking trial, because I'm sick of it. I want to be done. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me in it. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Salmonella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was. Of course Salmonella had to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the steel samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? Sorry. The back of my shirt is like scratching me. No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? We're all like, huh? Is that it? Are we done? So what happens next? Me? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean you Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Bitch, you gotta say it! Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right? But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? What? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it seems very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. You don't have proof that Powers did it either! Suddenly we need decisive proof? Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving. Ugh, what do I do now? I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said it all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answer, a waste of time. Damn. Come so far only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Ms. Vasquez. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Very well. Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Yes, well, indeed, verily, I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that? Edgeworth. After finding the body. I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, and Powers showed up. Security lady Old Bag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, cross-examination. Hey Nick, we're real close. Edgeworth isn't all bad. I know. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. Yo, I'm so ready for this to be fucking done. I'm hungry. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing my bodies into costumes, mind you. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy? Witness will continue her testimony. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. Oops. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember what? There was a dead body laying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. I'm just gonna press everything. Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body and the one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one was there who was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Poor Powers. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue. Immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. There's a contradiction in what she says. Silence. Hey Nick, why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Security lady Old Bag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers to say he did it. Old Bag, security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right, steel samurai. Did the detective arrest Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seemed to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. The photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm not really fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you, or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot writing on this with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after all that? Very well, Miss Vasquez, please continue. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Yeah, I was gonna say, she says, I didn't think we would be able to rehearse, but you didn't know there was a murder before you got there. So why didn't you bring your fucking notes? Think. Miss Vasquez says she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Edgeworth, why are you doing this? Order. Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Are you thinking of a career change in defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal, he told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something to peg this on, or everything we've done now will be wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get on. Oh yeah, Edgeworth and Phoenix. Oh yeah, they're gay for each other, don't worry. Okay, so she says this. Exactly did you, Mr. Mel, arrive at the studio about 2 minutes before? I'm stepping in the bodies.
Hold it!
We weren't there yet. Well, then you can put it. gotta do. I don't want to look it up because I really trying to do this. We don't have the picture of the body. We got the autopsy report. We got a picture. We got this picture. We got the guide map. We got the spear. We got this blocking the crime scene. We got the book. We got the camera. We got this picture. We got the sleeping pill bottle with the fingerprints. We got the steak plate, and we got the van. His only powers was well, because she says he said his powers was taking nap, and she says so he says, like, we have proof that he was napping. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction of that statement, Your Honor. How exactly?
Objection!
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I need a hint. Oops, I didn't mean to press that. I meant to hit the other button.
Hold it!
So, I caved. Supposed to show her this photo, but I don't know why. You knew that Hammer wasn't injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? And it was the Steel's hand. Oh, I didn't even catch that. It's willpower. She said Hammer was injured. It's supposed to be Powers. It's right there in my fucking face. I'm an idiot, guys. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in his photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? The person who was injured in the run-through that morning, that person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. Okay, sorry. I'm like all up in the camera. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Y'all, I'm a fucking idiot! Guys, I don't know why you guys watch my stream. I saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He's pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah, and when was he doing this? Well, it would have had to be after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai and limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Y'all, I'm so fucking dumb. I can't read. Order, I will have order. Witness. Can you refute this claim? Are we done with this already? I want to go eat. Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. You would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? There's a reason it's unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? You're tired, that's all. Otherwise, you can prove. No proof she had a motive? Summary proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. Right, aren't I? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With Dean Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial, it began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall, his fall from stardom. His guilt weighed on him, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, Mr. Hammer's last role is the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a consistent source of shame for the X-Star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives, yet you've only here talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He's a good source of income for me. I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. She had no motive. I don't know. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool security lady thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. I'm done. So you did it, didn't you? Yes, I'm guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel. Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No. How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel. Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again. Thank God. Mr. Edgeworth, where's the Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As comfortable as you see, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found, so it was only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty, and we're fucking done! I'm gonna go eat. Ugh. That is all. This court is adjourned. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think he tried to frame me for the murder makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright? Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? I have evidence. Because Edgeworth would pull the rug out from under you. Yeah, he would. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kid's show, and as the villain to boot. Kids loved the Steel Samurai, so he hated it. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him at any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP! Oh, thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. Can't wait to get back in that sweaty costume in. Is something wrong? No! Oh, of course not. Ah. Nick. Edgeworth. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? It's called love, bitch! Yes, unease and uncertainty. Are those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Bitch, I don't really have a choice. Like, do I? Like, come on. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if. They're rivals, right, Nick? Enemies to lovers! For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? They're exes. So the curtain closed on another trial. It caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again. Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and the assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real world powers. The end, motherfuckers! Hey, fuck! Hell yeah. Okay. I'm so tired. I'm so hungry. You guys have no idea. We are going to, let's see, is my friend not raiding? Is Kona not raiding? She should be. She said she was raiding at 9, or yeah, she said she was gonna stream at 9 and she's not on. Lame. Okay, well, we're not raiding anyone because my friend's not live. So, anyway, I will see you guys on Thursday. Any of you who are here, join the Discord. I'll put it in the chat. Go ahead and join the Discord and come talk to me and hang out with me between now and Thursday. And on Thursday, 7 p.m. as always, we'll start the next case. And with that, I love you guys. Bye.